Hey everyone, welcome back to Aphrodite Menonil Tarot. Thanks so much for joining our channel today. It really is appreciated. Just going to be doing a reading for Scorpio. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't make the story fit if it's not your story. Sometimes I do say he or she, sometimes the story might be vice versa. And I just want to thank everybody who has liked, shared and subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much, and for those that leave your beautiful comments, thank you. Scorpio, you need to pay attention to your dreams, okay? I feel like lately you you know that you're dreaming, you're waking up and you just can't remember what is going on, okay? But there's a message in your dream that you need to pay attention to, especially if a woman keeps turning up in your dream and you don't know who this person is. Scorpio, you've had a situation in your life where it's time to just let it be. I kind of feel like it's time to let it be and to stay true to yourself, okay? Because the spark that you once had in your life, it's slowly disappearing, Scorpio. You're not this person that used to be out there, and, you know, even if you're not out there, like, you know, the way you communicated with people and laughed and joked and, you know, just went on and continued with life doesn't seem to be there anymore. There's no need for you to hide, okay? Whatever it is that has upset you or has forced you to pull back your energy, look, sometimes we do need to pull back our energy. Sometimes we just need to pull back and rejuvenate and then get back out there. I'm not telling you to go party. I'm not telling you to go do whatever, but I'm telling you not to hide, okay? Because whatever this person did, they may have made you feel like you weren't good enough, or they may made you have felt like that there's no moving forward, okay, in a situation with them. And every time you think you are taking 10 steps forward, it seems to be going backwards. But you need to stay true to yourself, Scorpio, okay? Because, you know, you hold an energy that no other star sign holds. I don't know if you realize that, but you hold this energy where it's kind of like a gift. I'm going to tell you it's a gift with this energy. You have a way of walking in a room and owning it. Now, you may not realize this, and you may be like walking through a crowd of 1,000 people and you think that nobody notices you, but it's you that doesn't notice who is looking at you. You feel it, you feel the energy, but you're kind of like in this stage, Scorpio, and I know I've done it, where I walk into a crowd and I am scanning the room. I'm scanning the room because basically I don't want to be around a bad energy, or I don't want to be around somebody who is not there to have a good night. And I remember one night when I was out and my friend was with me, and there was this girl at a club crying at a bar. And my girlfriend said, oh, we need to go talk to her. We need to, you know, what's wrong with her? And I said, leave her alone. You know why I said leave her alone? Not because I didn't feel sorry for her, not because of anything. It's because I didn't like her energy. And what person goes out and starts crying at a bar is an attention seeker, yeah? Well, my girlfriend didn't listen. And of course, this person didn't latch on to her. She latched on to me. And what she did to me at the end was something I will never forgive her for, to be honest, okay? I don't care what other readers tell you, forgive and move on. I can't forgive this girl. I don't give a shit about her anymore, and I've had her out of my life for many, many years now. So, you know, let it be. Just let it be, okay? People will end up, you know, making their life complicated, and then they want to throw it on to you. So don't do that, Scorpio. And you don't need to go into hiding. You need to go back out there, okay? Somebody thinks that they won a prize, and really, did they really win a prize? You're the prize, Scorpio. You were the prize, okay? I know maybe it's a little bit, you know, up and down with what I'm saying, but I think you get the drift. But anyway, Scorpio, life is a gift. Don't waste it, okay? There's no need for you to hide. You need to find that spark that you once had in your life, and you don't feel hopeless because you are complete. Just let it be. Leave it in the past. Leave it wherever. I'm only telling you this story because that's the feeling that I got. That somebody came into your life, latched onto you, and then took over your life. Whether they took it over by interfering between you and a partner, or they just took over your life. So dare to dream big again, Scorpio. Remind yourself that everything is possible, and don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your own world again, okay? And that's what's really good about you, Scorpio, is you know how to rebuild. You know how to come back as the phoenix rising, okay? But unfortunately, sometimes we have to reach our lowest point, okay? So in time, there will be no problem for you, Scorpio, okay? You'll be back to being wild and your wonderful self, okay? Because really, Scorpios are not meant to struggle. We're teachers. And that's why we go through a lot of pain and suffering, because the scars that we have are there to teach other people and to teach really ourselves, you know, how to teach. But don't be embarrassed about your scars. They're stories you're going to laugh at one day. One day. Depends on the scar, okay? And unfortunately, I got the card of forgiveness. And I said, I don't give a shit. I'll never forgive that person. They knew exactly what they were doing. Okay, but some of you, maybe you need to forgive someone. We make mistakes. We're humans, okay? Me, I let it go. I let it go. I didn't care. It didn't work out for her anyway. You can't take something that doesn't belong to you. A lot of you Scorpios are looking for a sign, asking, God, give me a sign, you know, show me something. I need to make decisions in my life, and I don't know which direction to go, okay? I don't know really, am I supposed to be, you know, going this way or that way? But look for a sign, Scorpio, okay? And if the sign tells you to keep going, keep walking, then believe it, okay? All right, we got somebody coming in that feels like it's time to take some sort of action towards you, okay? And I feel like that this person feels like it's a good time to either have a conversation with you, but be assertive in this conversation that you have with this person, okay? Because this might be the conversation that somebody asks you to forgive them, okay? And I think that, you know, maybe there is some sort of compromise, but it really is up to you. Use your own discernment whether you want to fix a situation with this person or not, okay? Well, it is telling you that there's something better. So if you have walked away from this situation, there is something better coming towards you, Scorpio, okay? Okay, well, if you had a question to ask, and, you know, I kind of feel like it's a little bit indecisive right now with that question, okay? So just be careful. Just be careful. Trust your intuition here with what you want to do, okay? This reading is really all over the place. I can't make Arthur or Martha out of it right now, but some of you are in hiding, okay, from a situation that you thought it was complete, but it's not. All right, you and this person, or whatever the situation was, had a tower moment, okay? Now, after this tower moment, I feel like this person wants to come in and does want to ask for forgiveness, okay? Wants to come to some sort of compromise. It had something to do with travel plans. Yeah, it had something to do with travel plans, okay? There was a change in the travel plans. Maybe you don't end up going on this travel, but somebody else does, and you found out that they were traveling with somebody else. Yeah, maybe. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to tell you something, Scorpio. This person, for some of you, not all of you, is not only dealing with you, but is offering a couple up to somebody new and is also in a commitment. Because they feel like you're leaving. They feel like you're leaving. But before they do that, before they offer their couple up, they're going to come back in one more time and try with you. All right? So this is why you need to trust your own intuition, Scorpio, because you already feel like there's interferences going on. You already feel like, that, you know, I sacrificed, you know, my time and my energy in this situation, knowing that I will never get this great love offer. But what a slap in the face that you're going to make me the fourth party. That's what I'm feeling here, Scorpio. So I kind of feel like that you could be, yeah, walking away from this completely. You could be walking away from this completely. You could be traveling. You feel like there's been too much interferences, too many things in a way. Maybe when you started off, it was easy. You got together, you know, the amount of times, but over time feelings started to develop here. Okay, now you are coming out of this mentally child. You are coming out of this. You are coming out of this prison. Okay, and I think that you are ready. You are ready to make these changes in your life, you know, and to go through this death and transformation, even though you know it's going to hurt you, because you do have feelings. But you're willing to take a leap of faith, because there is a lot of people involved here, Scorpio. And why should you go through sleepless nights for somebody that has no possibility of committing to you? Okay, so we're planning to heal ourselves from this whole situation here. Okay, so, yeah, you're falling in love with somebody who's connected to somebody else, but is bringing other people into the picture. So, whatever it is that you don't see coming is going to be revealed to you, okay? Now, I have no doubt that this person, they do have feelings towards you. The reason why they're going in a different direction is because they think that you don't love them. They think that you have no feelings. They think that you're going to get up and you're going to go. Okay? So, yeah, judgment is here, Scorpio. I don't feel like you want to fix anything. I don't feel like you want to fix anything anymore. Okay? Because you looking back on this situation and reflecting over the time that you and this person spent together, you realize that you're not really doing the things a relationship should be doing. It doesn't matter whether you're a third party or not. This person is not doing things for you anymore. Okay? So why should you be mentally tied and trapped to a person that doesn't want to do anything for you anymore? They turn up, they you know, probably have a session with you, and then they're off going to their friends or going home to their partner, or doing other things with other people. So, where do we go? You're walking. You're walking away, all right? I feel like you're walking away. You know, you did have hope in this situation, but you are walking towards something better, okay? And I kind of feel like that, you know, it's not something you decided overnight. You've been really thinking and thinking and thinking about this. It's not something that's just happened, and you know, it's like, am I making the right decision? Give me a sign, you know, God, you know, I just don't know. There's been so much confusion. But is this person going to act, or they're going to wait for you to leave and then they're going to act? Because if they do that, it'll be too late, Scorpio, because you are walking into something better, okay? You put a lot of work into this situation. You had hope in this situation, but yeah, look, you're overthinking, you know, Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I think it's a heavy burden that you want to release, Scorpio. It's just really been a heavy burden, you know. But this person, you know, whether they want to admit it or not, they're very passionate about you. They're very, very passionate about you, okay? But there is an interference, and there definitely is an interference, and this seems to be like a repeated pattern. Da-da-da-da. All right, Scorpio, but look, you know what? I think once you see it, you can't unsee it. And I think you are going to find out, you are going to see the truth, okay? And the truth is that you are feeling left out in the cold. That's the truth, okay? And this person's energy is very flighty with you, coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. So, yeah, we're ending something, Scorpio, and we may be traveling to end this, but we're moving on, moving forward. We will put our emotions back, okay? And I think that, you know, the blindfolds are going to come off. The blindfold will come off. You're no longer going to have this on, okay? But choosing a new direction, Scorpio, is leading you to a better connection, okay? Some of you are moving into a new home. Some of you are moving in with somebody else. Somebody are you traveling back home. But this is somebody who is a soulmate connection, okay? And I think that this person has been waiting for you, because you had to leave this energy, this bullshit energy of in and out and keeping you mentally tied and trapped and making you unavailable, okay? But this person has been waiting for you, and you will have your victory. You will have your victory, Scorpio, okay? Now, might be a fire sign that you're meeting, may not be, but this person also has a lot of passion for you. There's going to be passion between you, okay? There's going to be actually a really, really nice connection here, okay? Do have a lot of wand energy. Could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Leo. But, you know, this is something that's going to make you happy, Scorpio. Something that's going to make you very, very happy, and you will move on to calmer waters. And believe me, the universe, whatever you've been doing, they've been watching, and they can't handle it anymore. So how are you handling it? So anyway, balance is going to be restored here. I feel like this person is very, very comfortable in life. And look at this. This is a divorced person you're going to meet, or a widower, okay? And in time, this is the combination of Mr. and Mrs. This is a future marriage that is coming in. One that is very comfortable, one that is very balanced, okay? And no more toxic energy. So if this person who has attachments to you wants to come back because they're single, I don't think so. I don't think so. You got your wish fulfillment here, okay? Now, this person that you walked away from, believe me, they had feelings for you. Where whatever it was that they were doing, playing this stupid game. And you know what? There should be a big sign in the sky that says, don't ever play games with Scorpio. Don't ever play games with Scorpio. Because, honestly, anybody that's ever played a game with you has lived to regret it. Or there's no way that they can get back at you. There's no way that they can even come towards you. If they see you on the street, Scorpio, and I say it in the nicest way, that they will cross the road and not come anywhere near you. Betrayal is betrayal. And unfortunately, this is a betrayal. So Scorpio, look forward to, you know, letting it all go. You can forgive this person if you want. It's up to you. But if you move on and move forward, there's a passionate new beginning with somebody else. Somebody who can give you stability, somebody who can move forward, and somebody that can put into the connection what you truly deserve, not somebody who, you know, is making you an option. This person is old. The one you're walking away from, they're old school. You know what old school is? Sorry, it's like the old patterns of the past of, you know, having their cake and eating it too, telling you all these beautiful things to draw you in, putting in all the effort, and then once they've hooked you, okay, now I can go see it. Maybe there might be something better out there for me. Yeah, it's old school. They don't know how to be a good human. Okay, this is a very lost soul that you're leaving. A very lost soul. And I know what you're thinking, Scorpio. You just want to heal the world. You can't heal this one. Old dogs cannot be taught new tricks. So look after yourself, Scorpio. And if this is you and you've taken the leap of faith to go in a different direction, whether you're moving, even if you're moving away from an old job to go to a new job, you know, but you're taking a leap of faith towards something and it's going to pay off for you. It really is going to pay off for you. So with that, Scorpio, I wish you all the best. And if you do want a private reading, shoot us through an email and we'll send you out our prices. And for those of you that there was 2 left that I offered a free reading, you have to go back to the video that you liked and shared and have a look there and see whether I responded to you or not. But I'm still waiting on those 2, and if they don't respond by the end of the week, then I'll choose another 2, but that'll be the last 2. Yeah. All right, everyone, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.